are you? Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you joining me for a video that I was really, honestly, kind of not sure I wanted to do. But I thought, Michelle, just go ahead and do it. You know, you spend so much money on products and some of them really just are not all they're cracked up to be. So I thought I would do a video on products that I have bought that I don't feel are worth the splurge. Now, all of these products that I'm going to talk about today are very pricey items that I have bought over, you know, the course of the last months and years. And even though they're good, I don't feel that they're worth the money. So a couple of these things I really like, but I just don't think they're worth the price tag. I mean, let's just start off with this one. We will go ahead and just get into it. This Tarte, this is the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I remember I wanted this for the longest time. I took the plunge. I just went ahead and bit the bullet and bought it. This thing is like 50 some odd dollars. It is a setting spray that you're supposed to use after your makeup to kind of give you that nice kind of sweet, you know, dewy mist look. Now, it's nice. It smells amazing. I love Tarte products, but 50 bucks for a setting spray? No, thank you. I think that it's great. It does give me that kind of nice luminous glow. It's moisturizing for my dry skin. I think it smells good. I think it works great, but I don't think it's worth the $50 price tag. So a lot of these other things that I'm going to talk to you about are very similar items. Some things I don't like. Some things I think are fine, but I just don't think they're worth that expensive price tag. I want to just put it out there that things that may not work for me may totally work for you, and that is all good in the hood. I mean, things that you may love, I may not love, and vice versa, and that's kind of what makes the world go around. But I really just kind of wanted to let you know my thoughts on some of these things before you actually go out and buy these things yourself. Just kind of, you know, keep them in the back of your mind as a word of caution. They just might not be worth the big price tag that are on these products. So let's get into the next product. I want to talk to you about this foundation from Hourglass. This is the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. This foundation is $56 on the Sephora website right now. I actually have it in the older packaging. It comes in a tube now, but it's here nor there. The formulation is the same. I just think with this foundation, you can get a very similar look with a cheaper alternative. Now, I like this okay, but again, comparing it to some of the other budget-friendly ones that I have, I think the finishes are very, very similar. I think this one is very similar to the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I think this is a great, very close second to this one. And then also, I think the Wet n Wild, this is the Photo Focus foundation that came out a couple months ago. I think these are both really good alternatives to this. Next item, I may get a lot of flack for this because I know this is a lot of people's holy grail type item, but I am going to talk about this YSL. This is the Touche Éclat Radiance Perfecting Pen. Now, I have to say, I like it. I like it a lot. It's beautiful. It really, really works well underneath my eyes. This is something that I use to kind of brighten for dark circles. I think it works well, but for the price tag of $42, is it worth that? I don't think so. Let's see, you get, I'm looking at the Sephora website here, you get 0.1 fluid ounces of product for $42. I mean, is this magic in a wand? It's pretty good. Is it worth $42? I'm gonna say no. I have swatched right here. This one is the YSL, and you know what I have right next to it? It is this Wet n Wild. This is the highlighting and concealing pen. I think it does a really similar job, and I think you're probably like, Michelle, you're comparing Wet n Wild to YSL, seriously, but honestly, I think this is a very close second. So if you're wanting something like this and you don't want to spend the whole, you know, all the money, try this first. see what you think of this. And then of course, you know, if you still want to jump here into this, go for it. But I think, again, very similar finish on the skin, very similar texture. I mean, the packaging is somewhat similar. Of course, you know, hello, it doesn't compare to the beautiful gold, but if you want a product that works very much the same, try this one instead. So let's talk fancy eyeshadows, shall we? What do you think? Now, I know the colors are not exact, but the colors are similar. One is $35 and one is $6.99. Can you tell which one it is? Which one is which? You got your answer? All right, so the $35 one is this one. This is from Giorgio Armani. It is the Eyes to Kill. And the other one down here is L'Oreal Infallible. And these are the little pressed eyeshadows. These are so freaking similar, it's not even funny. Now the colors are, again, this is a beautiful color. I don't even know if L'Oreal has a very similar color, but the finish on these shadows is so similar. Even the packaging is so similar. Let me show you this one first. This Giorgio Armani, it's got a number on here. I don't see a color name, but look at the packaging on this. Okay, so similar. It's in a really nice, pretty glass jar. It is very sleek and fancy. You open it up and you have this little like top that comes out, and then it's kind of like a pressed, almost like a pressed pigment. It's really, really pretty. Very, very nice. But look at this one, okay? Are you ready? This is the L'Oreal Infallible. You open it up. It's got that same little top that you pull off. And look at that. They're so flippin' similar. You know, again, $35, $6.99. I love both of these. I mean, again, I'm not gonna lie, I love them. But if you want something similar that's gonna do probably just as good of a job on your eyes, go with this one. $6.99, you can't beat that. Let's talk about another beautifully gold packaged item. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the Legendary Lashes mascara. The packaging on this is glorious. I mean, it is high-end, very, very luxury packaging. The beautiful, beautiful gold, the eye detailing, the script, everything about it screams luxury. And for $32, it should, right? But when I was using this product over a period of time, I would say probably maybe after 4 or 5 uses, I started pulling it out and I noticed all this major clumping on the brush. Like, it seriously just had so much clumping that every time I used it, I would have to scrape it off like this before I used it, because every time I would use it, I'd put it on my lashes and the mascara would just clump so badly. So I don't know if it's a design flaw. I don't know if I just got a failed package. I don't know what the problem is, but again, when you spend $32 on a mascara, you want it to pretty much put your mascara on for you, you know? I was really, really disappointed in this. The mascara, when it's on, it looks beautiful. It doesn't smudge. I mean, it's, you know, it's a gorgeous volume and lengthening mascara. It worked really well, but the packaging on this was just a total fail for me. So a recent purchase of mine is this guy from Tarte. This is the Clean Slate Timeliness Smoothing Primer. This is $39. I mean, $39 for a primer? Are you kidding me? That is so much money. And yes, I bought it. Yes, I like it. But oh my gosh, that is so much money to spend on one product. Now this, let's see, this has 1.5 ml or 0.5 fluid ounces. To me, the packaging is not ideal because I don't like sticking my fingers in things. I have decided to use a Q-tip. I kind of scoop a little bit out and then pat it, you know, here along my cheeks where I need it. This I know I will probably have for quite some time. But for $39, I think that you can find a much better and more comparable primer for a cheaper amount of money. Lately, I have been obsessed with the brand Bobbi Brown. I mean, I think, again, the quality just cannot be beat. Pretty much everything I've tried from her brand is, you know, really kind of next level. I love her stuff. It is very pricey. It is very, very great quality, but you pay for it. One of the things that I've recently purchased is this cream shadow. This is the Long Wear Cream Shadow. I have the color Sandy Gold. And what it is, it's just kind of a neutral kind of base color. I bought this kind of to see if it would work the same way as my my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, you know, just to kind of use it as a base on my eyeshadow. It works very similar. It looks very similar, but this mofo is $35. $35. Really? I think the MAC one is maybe in the $20 range. I don't mind paying that. But even better, I found little dupes that are very similar and are like a third of the price. First, I'm going to talk about are these are the Maybelline Color Tattoos. Everyone knows and loves these. These are great long-wearing cream shadows. The color, of course, is not exactly the same as the other one, but I know that these colors come in, you know, a variety of different shades. So, Color Tattoo, very similar to my Bobbi Brown. And even better yet is this H&M long-wearing shadow I bought as well. This was like $6. Very similar color, really, really pretty, lasts all day, great finish, it didn't crease, really, really nice. So, I mean, what was this, $6, $7, even $10 would be such a great bargain next to this $35 number. So I don't think I could really do a video talking about ridiculous prices on products without mentioning these guys. These are from Lemare. I hate to even talk about these because these kind of have my heart. And I think this is just something that you have to try to believe, to really kind of see what it does. This Lemare foundation is $110. And would I buy it again? I don't know, maybe. It's really, really, really pretty. $110 though for a bottle of foundation is ridiculous. If you have it, if you want it, and you can splurge on it, this is a really, really great place to start. But wow. I mean, in the big scheme of things, $110 for a foundation is just asinine. It's like just stupid. It is stupid expensive. It is just, it is what it is. I'm so glad I have it. This one is really kind of the one that I wanted to talk about because this one is $95. This is the finishing powder. It's beautiful. It is so nice. It's so pretty on the skin. It's just a really nice loose powder. But for $95, I'm going to say this is not worth it. This is just, to me, it's beautiful. It's just so not necessary. $95 on a powder is just insanity. I mean, insanity. Like, what is in here? Liquid gold? I know it's like infused with their skincare and it's good for your skin and all that great stuff. It does look beautiful. I am not going to lie. I love these two together. But $200 on both of these is just ridiculous. I love it, but it's ridiculous. So that does it for my video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I love, love, love luxury brands. I love splurging. I mean, that's what I do. I love it. But I also love drugstore brands. And this is really kind of the main reason for the video, is to show you that you don't have to spend all that money to get just as good of a product in a lower price point. So I know that there's a lot out there. I know that there's a lot of dupe type videos out there. These were really not meant to be specific dupes. But again, I just wanted to show you that you can get things at a cheaper price that are similar. So you don't need to spend all that money if you don't have it. Let me know what, similarities you guys have found. Let me know what your favorites are. I always love hearing from you. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I have quite a few. I'm so glad you guys are here and I cannot wait to start talking to you all. I'm just, I love hearing from you guys and interacting. Everything that I have talked about today will be listed down in the description box below, as they always are. I've started kind of listing what makeup I'm wearing and what I'm wearing, as far as clothing and jewelry. I always get asked questions. I never have it listed. So I thought that that might be easier for you to see. That'll all be down below in the description bar. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys have a great weekend ahead. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you need anything. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you there as well. Have a good one, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.